Alright guys, today we're going to be working on this Ford Fusion on the back and replacing a factory speaker with another factory speaker. So we're going to get started here, pulling this out. We got our little awls and hooks. So we kind of hold this, pull this out just a little bit, putting tension with my right hand, and then I'm going to be hooking around the back and just gently pull this out, trying not to break it at the same time. Then pull that out and then pull towards me with my left hand. Trying to. There we go. So it is a little tricky to do, but as you can see, the way this is angled in, you have two of the clips. So this pulls out, and then you have to hook this and bring it towards you. All right, so moving on, we're going to be working on for the, I'm going to call this the door pull. Take our trim tool. Do it the other way. Just pop that up. One of our connectors, pinch and pull. And we have our two, these are 5.5 millimeter. As you can see, they're not on very tight. Or I'm just that strong. Set these off to the side. Now moving up here back where the door handle is, you have a 10 millimeter. Going to be working down here at the bottom. We have a couple of bolts. Got one here. Let's see. I actually have to get on the ground to do this. On the bottom of our door panel. These are 7 millimeter. They are kind of angled into the door. So you have one there. You have this other one. So two of those guys. Off to the side. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the actual removal of the panel. Start here at the bottom. Work our way up. Alright guys, we switched up our tool a little bit to just a plastic putty knife. And just work your way around, starting from the bottom here. lift it up off the windowsill track, and then it's going to expose a couple of connections to your door handle. All right, guys, we're going to be doing the rear door handle removal here. So, whoop, that was almost too easy. So essentially, I'm releasing the door handle like to open the door, and then I have this clip. So you just pull that and it'll pop right out. And we'll show the reverse process for the install. So now we've released all of our clips. Now it exposes the skin and our speaker. So guys, what we're doing is we are replacing the factory Ford speaker with another Ford factory speaker. This was pulled out of a pull and pay, but this has this speaker is for a system with the Sony sound system. This is a 4-ohm 25 watt, which I'm sure is probably the same, but this has a little bit better quality. It's a Sony. This is part number 3HD30F or DS7T18808-DA or 3643. So several part numbers, but this just looks like a better quality speaker overall. So let's go ahead and do the install. We have 3 7mm bolts. Go ahead and disconnect our speaker. We can. And we might actually just pull it out the door first. Super simple, nothing crazy. Again, it's just a speaker upgrade. It'll sound a lot better. And being it came from a wrecking yard, it's heavily discounted for still really good parts. Okay. We have an alignment pin right there. Actually 2 of them. So now, let's go ahead and pull. As I say that. Try to get this guy out of here. He's not cooperating. There we go. All right, so that is done. Only goes in one way. That. Put that guy back in. There's the other pin. Oh, there it is. There we go. Put our screws back in. Also tapper bolts. Those guys started. Start that guy. good. Here, just kind of doing this one by feel. Okay, connection's good. That's out of the way. So let's go ahead and put the door panel back in. So we're going to get our rear window control out of the way. We have our door handle and then our door lock. So I'm going to start, just kind of balance it on my knee a little bit. Again, these only go one way. So there's that. Go ahead and take your door handle as if you're opening it. This again, guys, only goes all one way. Okay, so door handle is closed. Just going to push it in. It locks into place like that. That's connected. So you have your lip. It goes over the channel window here. That's seated. Make sure you bring your window control back up. Find that. This is all lined up. Start pushing these into place for your pins. Flush all the way around and seated, which that is all good to go. Okay, go ahead and grab the rest of our tools and bolts. It's just the reverse process. Take our little guys here. To get crazy with the torque. It's nice and snug. This is plastic and this is actually starting to crack a little bit, so again, don't have to get really tight with those. Okay, that's good. Make our connection here. And this only goes one way. Make sure I'm going the right way here. Like so. Tuck that back down in there. That's good. And run our 10mm bolt back up here on the top. Tight. Take our little cover, slip this back in, pull the door handle. Again, tabs are going to go inward. So slide this guy in, like so. There you go. And that's it. Ford Fusion factory upgrade speaker upgrade. Mark from Wrench Ops. Appreciate you guys watching. Comment, subscribe. You guys have a great day.
Penis.
Okay. And last but not least, your 7mm. Don't forget these guys. These are a little tricky to do, especially when you're down here. Get them started. So.